Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another Thoughts on video. E3, last show of day -1, day 2, whatever you want to call it. Devolver Digital. So, if you don't know, Devolver Digital, what makes their show great, it's not the games. It's not about the games. If you don't care about Devolver Digital games and you don't think, oh, they're not going to show anything, that's my style, watch the show anyways. Because the main point of the Devolver Digital show is to make fun of E3. And last year they did a great job. I really liked their show last year. I named it Best Show at E3. Technically. This year, I had some expectations. I was expecting them to tackle the big things in gaming. Battle Royale and loot boxes. And they did. But god damn it, it's as amazing as it ever was. It started off, they had this new guy in, and he talked about corporate synergy and all this shit. Who cares? And then Nina Struthers comes out and fucking murders him. And it's awesome. And then she starts talking about gaming and how, oh, we're just going to do this. This is how this is going to work. We've got this guy here to play an already scripted demo that was filmed months ago. And it nails it. I know for some people the satire is probably too much. It's a little too on the nose, but just watch it. It does its job brilliantly. The second she came back on screen, they fucking nailed it. It's great. I love the show as much as I did last year. They did a great job, and they ended it with a to be continued. So it's going to happen next year. If this is, as Jim Sterling put it, this is our E3 cinematic universe. Okay, that's great. I'm all on board with this. Devolver nailed it once again. And I like how they did it. So the first thing they show, I'm just going to watch the show. It's great. But the two things I want to point out. So Battlegrounds, the guy mentions Battlegrounds before he gets murdered, okay? And that's when it's like, okay, they went for the most low-hanging fruit. And they're like, nope, we're not doing that. Instead, we're still satiring E3. But then they go into loot boxes. And the geniuses, they do loot boxes, but they also talk about cryptocurrency. If you've been around, you know cryptocurrency is this big thing. And it's a currency that people are treating like the stock market. But they're combining cryptocurrency with loot boxes. And it's genius. This is a genius way to do cryptocurrency. And it's much like the Amazon Alexa with Bethesda's thing, Skyrim. This is also real. They are selling a loot box coin, like a commemorative coin, 3D printed. And we've already seen the prices shifting. It's gone up in price. It's gone down in price. Genius. I think it's already sold out, though. But it's a genius satire of it. And then, if I didn't know any better, just based on the 3 conferences we've already seen, like, they nail exactly what we've seen. Whether that means E3 is predictable or they're just geniuses, I don't know. It's probably the former. E3 is very predictable, but still. But they blend stock footage with actual people. She lights a guy on fire at one point. And yeah, and all the stock footage is the same stock footage we saw last year. It's great. And then they pay. So last year the show was throwing money at your screen in early access. That's the 2 things they made fun of. This year they made fun of all these things. The one thing I did not expect is the NES Classic Edition and the Atari whatever, the Atari box nobody gives a shit about. And the freaking Neo Geo thing that was announced yesterday. They're making fun of those and how, oh, people can't buy them and you gotta go buy it from the shitty guy behind Taco Bell. Fucking genius. I love Nintendo. And this is the exact criticism they need. Fucking stick it to Nintendo. Genius. I love this show. Devolver nailed it again. And yeah, it ends on a cliffhanger because Nina gets turned into a cyborg because the guy whose arm got cut off last year, go watch last year's show as well if you hadn't seen it. He kills her, and yeah, to be continued. It's great. I know I talked about it a lot more than I did last year, but it is worth your time to watch. It's a great show, and there are some games. There was a My Friend Pedro that's coming to Switch and PC next year. Doesn't look that bad. And there were 2 others I don't care about. But yeah, no, it's a great show. Devolver nails it again. I didn't expect them to, honestly. They did great last year. I expected them to let it drop the ball this year. But no, the magic continues on. I don't know how long it's going to last. And they're just going to keep topping themselves. I have no idea where it's going to go. But it was great this year. And I hope it's great next year. I think they're going to do it. And yeah, tomorrow we got Sony, which I'll be live streaming. Link in the description. And yeah, sure. I'm actually pretty positive on E3 overall. And this is a great way to end the second day. And I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.